Hey, we got a few things to do today, but first on the list is move the goats from right behind me here to right behind me here. The reason that we're doing this back here, clearing it all out, is because I want some more pasture. We have 4 acres right now. We're utilizing probably not quite 2, or right at 2 acres between the yard and our little field over there where the sawmill is. But as you can see, we're getting, I don't know what kind of grass this is, but we are getting grass coming back after they've eaten everything down, which is awesome. That's what we want. I believe they call it a silvopasture when you have trees overhead and then grass underneath. And we have not spread any seed, any grass seed in this area here. This is all just natural grass coming back. Many moons ago, this was all watermelons, is what my neighbor up the road told me. They used to own all this land around here. It was about, I think, 120 acres he told me they owned, and they planted watermelon on all of it. And as you can see, a lot of the trees back here aren't very big. We do have a couple big trees, like I think that's an ash tree. I could be wrong, but that's a pretty big tree. Look like Southwest. They've already grazed all this once before, so like this back behind me, they've grazed once before. It used to look like all that back there, and they came in, pretty much ate everything, and then I came behind them with the weed whacker and got rid of a bunch of the small little sapling trees and stuff that were in here. And then they came back, grazed this a second time, they've grazed that a second time, and then we're getting ready to graze this a second time. So let me get you set up on a time lapse, and hopefully you can see how easy this Premier One netting is to move around. About the hardest part of this whole endeavor for me is the water. Getting that from the house back here. I have 2 100-foot hoses hooked together, and it just barely reaches. So when I move the pens around and everything, this back corner is definitely the hardest to get water to. So I do have a couple more hoses if I need to, so we can reach, everywhere they are. They have access to water at all times. So the key to this whole operation is this solar energizer. It energizes the fence to keep predators out and actually keep the goats in. We have one goat that likes to just jump right over the fence, and it's 50-50 if she feels like staying in. When she jumps out, the rest of them kind of freak out, and it just causes chaos. So we're trying to nip that in the bud. But let's get this fence moved from this spot where they've all eaten to that spot over there where there's lots of food for them. Sorry about that. Looks like y'all went for a little bit of a ride there at the end. As you can see, I didn't quite estimate my spacing well enough, so I got my ends connected right there, and I'm gonna go ahead and just move these out to tighten it up. And it's pretty easy. You just grab the stake, I just back up till it's kind of tight, shove in the ground, and move on to the next one. The dogs like to explore the woods. Let's see if I can call them back here. Oh, there's Bristol. Nope, there's Layla too. Go girls. Go puppies. Come here. Go girl. Go girl. Oh, those are good puppies. Go puppies. Go girls. And Layla's off to explore again. Yeah, there's a good puppy. And this is where the fence connects together. All it is just a little clip, and then I tie the posts together. And well, it's not perfect. It's kind of a funky shape, but it'll work. All right, so we got the hose routed. Let's go turn it on. So the previous owners used to dump a bunch of garbage right here, and we've been slowly picking it up. So I don't want y'all to think that that was me. I've hauled 2 of my truck bed loads to the dump, and there's probably still another 2 in there. I don't know why people just can't take stuff to the dump to begin with, but whatever. All right, so that should go all the way down to the water trough and start filling while I get the goats to bring back there. This is Bubba. Good morning, Bubba. How you doing? You coming out today? Run. All right. Hummus, PETA, Clyde, and Bonnie. Now you've met the goats. Well, if you've watched other videos, you've met them already. You guys ready to go, or are you gonna be a pain today? We've got good days and we've got bad days. Hopefully today is a good day. We'll find out. This is where we keep their grain. I just get a scoop. We also used to have just 1 chicken sitting on eggs, and now we've got 4 chickens sitting on eggs. We're either gonna have a lot of babies or a lot of rotten eggs, one of the two. We'll find out. Clyde, get out of there. Come on, goats, 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 goats. Come on, goats, 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 goats. Are they coming? You tell me. I can't see them. Come on, goats, 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 goats. Oh, look, they're coming. That's awesome. Come on, goats, 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 goats. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't open up the fence for them. All right, well, I'll do that when we get back there. We got a straggler. Come on, goats, 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 goats. Looks like Clyde's ready to go this morning. This way, goats, goats, goats. Alright, here we go. Just open this one up. Come on, goats, 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 goats. Come on, goats, 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 goats. Those are my 2 troublemakers bringing up the rear, the most reluctant ones. All right, if I spread it out in a nice line for them, they might not fight over it as much. So, gotta hurry back and close this fence so they don't get out, even though PETA will jump right out in a heartbeat. All right, there's that closed. Let's tie this gate shut here. Then the last thing we got to do is hook up the Energizer to the fence, and that'll give them a nice little reminder anytime they touch it that they're not supposed to touch it. So we'll stick the ground rod into the ground, grab the ground clip, clip it right onto the top, and then just take the positive clip, attach it to the fence, and then it travels this direction all the way around. That connection right there travels through that and then around here and back to this one. I like to give them full power. Looks like the water trough is full, so we can go up and turn off the water. And if everything goes well, PETA will stay in and I won't have to tether her out today. Fingers crossed. All right, I think that'll do it for this video. You guys have a good day and I'll see you later.